Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Thank you so much for joining us for today's episode. We're playing Love Island the Game Season 3, The Boat Party, Day 2. I'm very excited because we were left on a little bit of a cliffhanger in the last episode, which was obviously Tris walking into her bedroom and finding Rafi there, so we'll see what happens. This part is called Either Or. The yacht stopped off at a prime paddleboarding spot. Will you make a splash? Let's find out. What's up, listeners? Nikki and Seb here with another day of fun in the Spanish sun. Is that what we're calling it? I was thinking something more along the lines of, welcome to another day of not being able to wear anything from my normal wardrobe because it's so hot. Just make sure you keep topped up with sun cream and you'll be fine. Glad I packed my factor 50. So, what are we up to today? Paddleboarding. I thought it was surfing. Yeah, well, Ty said paddleboarding is easier. It certainly sounds easier. Now, today we're talking about the 5 best albums to listen to while wearing eyeliner. That is a podcast I want to hear, to be honest. You stand opposite Rafi, your mouth agape. I didn't know you'd be here, he shrugs. Well, we didn't tell anyone what happened between us. Makes sense we'd be sharing a room as a couple. Nikki and Elladine put us in one room. Oh, maybe we should have let them know. That would have been the sensible thing to do. I didn't feel like talking about it. He gives you a small smile, flooded with familiar warmth. It's nice to see you again. You look good. Why didn't you call? Well, you didn't call either. I was busy. And I wasn't? There's an awkward silence. Suddenly you hear a loud crackle.
Islanders, this is your captain speaking. Well, not really, but I'm gonna totally try and spin the giant boat reel at some point.
Elladine's faint voice sounds like it's coming from behind him.
Nikki, you just have to tell them one thing. We have an itinerary to stick to. Alright. This is just a quick announcement to let you know to get yourself on deck. We have a mandatory safety briefing before we can set sail. So make your way here. Faster than Usain Bolt. Oh yes, get used to that, Islanders.
The microphone crackles and Elladine's voice bursts through again.
He has a notebook with loads of these puns on him at all times. Hey, that was a secret.
The broadcast ends with a crackle. Well, it looks like this boat has an intercom. Good old Nikki, always there to relieve the tension. We should probably go up there. Yeah. Neither of you move. I'm surprised you're even here. Your friend's mum's cousin didn't want you to host a birthday party? No? That's next week. You haven't changed at all. You still don't listen to me. The intercom crackles again. Oh, what now?
Friends, Elladine helpfully points out that we aren't really islanders anymore, so former islanders. That seems too formal. Most of us are having a whale of a time up here on the deck, but some of you want to break in the new beds, I guess. Anyway, there's plenty of ecstasy to be found up here in the safety briefing, so make it quick, you two.
The tension quickly disperses. Rafi smiles at you. I'm going to do nothing. Ice him out. Rafi sighs. His shoulders drop. Look, we should talk about this. I'm not ready to throw away this relationship based on one fight. Then why didn't you call for weeks? If you didn't want to throw away the relationship, you would have called. That's all I'm saying. Rafi doesn't want to throw our relationship away. Well, let's talk right now. We've got that safety briefing to get to. But we can talk later. We should still try and enjoy this trip. It's nice to see the islanders again, isn't it? I think you mean former islanders? Oh, that's going to get old.
Okay, Nikki isn't good at being direct, bless him. So it's my turn with a big microphone now. Tris, Rafi, get your butts down here. Now!
We should go. You hold open the door for Rafi, but he hesitates. What's up? I think I'm going to see if there's a spare room. It feels weird to share right now. Yeah, that's for the best. Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, let's go. Hold up, it's baking out there. I'm going to change into a swimsuit. Good shout. Alright, I'll wait for you outside. He leaves the cabin. Now, what to wear? Oh, we have some nice new swimsuit options. Nice. See, I got very excited then, but really neither of these are Tris's thing. And I'm kind of tempted to go back to the oldie but goldie, this red number here. Damn, I'm hot. And the weather's pretty warm too. You follow Rafi towards the deck. The safety briefing is long and boring, but important. Nikki tries to make it more fun with puns, but gets a life jacket stuck on his head. Afterwards, as the boat leaves the port, you all disperse to explore. I feel like sunbathing. You make your way over to the loungers, but see that Seb has grabbed the best spot. Oh, he's got the best spot! Should I join him? It'd be nice to tell someone about what happened with Rafi. Oh, why? There's so many gem options in this already. Okay, let's chat. You make your way over to Seb and plonk yourself down on the lounger beside him. Hey Tris! He reaches across the loungers to hug you. You both start putting on sun cream. This boat is, like, immense. It's going to be such a cool holiday. Mine kind of got off to a rough start. How do you mean? Rafi and I were put in the same room together. Oh, that's awkward. Rafi's going to try and find another room, but it's so weird between us. What happened when you saw him? We argued a little. Some of the old issues got brought up. We agreed to talk about it more later. Oh babe, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry we haven't had a chance to talk through all this yet. I'm always here to listen. Do you actually want to talk about what happened between you two? Yeah, let me spill everything. Well, I don't think he values me. He tries to keep everyone happy, but it's making him miserable. We had an argument about it one night when he was making dinner. There was this huge thunderstorm outside, which probably made it even worse. In the end, we said we were going to take a break. He took his stuff and left. We never said it was supposed to be a proper break, but a few days went by, that turned into a week, and before I knew it, we hadn't spoken for weeks. Now we're here on holiday and it's all up in the air. Oh, Tris. Seb reaches across and gives you a squeeze. That's a really tough situation. Rafi's a plonker if he doesn't appreciate you. You're a catch. I didn't know you fished. What? You said I was a catch. That's a common phrase. It means you'd be good to date, but it's not suggestive that I'd date you. So say that then. Seb collapses back onto the lounger, defeated, and you both giggle. Thanks, Seb. You always know just what to say. That's what best friends are for, babe. Anyway, enough about me. How are you? Oh, I couldn't be better. Spending all day nattering about music with a friend instead of dealing with moody teens who want to be pop stars. Heaven. Although minimum wage was at least better than no wage. Do you not get money from the podcast? No, well, not yet at least. We'll find a way. I'm sure people would pay to hear the famous Seb. Seb shoves you lightly. Don't start.
People that have previously been islanders, we are taking a quick detour into the port so we can go paddleboarding.
The boat jolts as you dock. Paddleboarding? Let's go. The sand is hot beneath your feet as you step off the boat. You quickly check the weather app on your phone. It's raining in London. Suckers. Seb runs towards Genevieve. You watch them kiss and hold hands. Seb and Genevieve kissing makes me feel happy. I'm pleased they found each other. Everyone starts slopping on sun cream, passing bottles between you. The paddleboards are propped up in the sand, the sun glinting off their shiny surfaces. Ty and AJ waste no time in approaching the boards. No, don't touch them yet. The teacher's not here. She checks her watch, worried. Where is he? Ty stares at Camilo suddenly. What? I hadn't seen your new ink till now. Kind of reminds me of something. You don't have a patent on the sleeve and chest panel. I always knew you idolised me. Now I have proof. He grins and nudges Camilo, who rolls his eyes. That is very true. Just kidding, it looks great. Ty lifts a paddleboard with one hand and slings it over his shoulder. AJ hauls hers easily under one arm. I said no touching! Baby, you know I just can't resist a good foreign object. You two know what you're doing, huh? Heck yeah, I love paddleboarding. My dad taught me when I was a kid. Even now when I visit home, there's no better way to start a morning than watching the sunrise from the open ocean. What about you, AJ? My old hockey coach told me it would help my balance. I kind of fell in love with it. You go to pick up a board. AJ bats your hand away. No, you're not ready. What? You only get to touch the board once you've mastered the basics. I thought that was just Elladine being Elladine. Hey! She thinks for a second. Actually, I'll give you that one. We're not allowed to touch the paddleboards. That seems made up. No, it's real. Super real. And safe. Super safe. This isn't funny. The teacher is so late. Nikki turns to Elladine with a grim look. I don't think he's coming, babe. I can't believe it. I said I'd pay him €5. Nikki shakes his head. What? That's a lot, isn't it? Everyone looks at her. It's quiet for a moment. Ty clears his throat. Me and AJ can teach the class. Oh yeah, that would be so much fun. I don't know. Should Ty and AJ teach us paddleboarding? Of course. Why not? You guys will be great. Thanks, Tris. AJ holds up a paddleboard and squints at it. This is way bigger than the one I used. I think they're two-person boards. Oh, is that bad? I thought it would be a cute couples thing. I see now that might not have been the best idea. It's fine, it's still the same basic thing. Well then, Islanders. Nope, not Islanders, remember. Alright, former Islanders, everyone get into pairs. No one else has got into partners yet. You have the pick of the bunch. I have to choose my paddleboard partner. Maybe I could couple up with Rafi? Oh, well, I mean, partner up. Wow, flashback. You glance towards Rafi. He sees you looking and then quickly turns and mutters something to Iona. Iona says something back and does a signature tongue poke before the two of them stand to the side. Oh, Rafi, that is... Okay, not that we wanted to be paddled up with... Paddled? Not that we want to be paired up with you anyway, but that is just a low blow and you should have asked Tris first. Well, that's one option down. Just so you know, you're going to have to get quite close to your partner. Make sure it's someone you're comfortable with. Rafi and Iona look at each other and shrug. Just make sure you don't get any ideas. Don't worry, this is strictly professional paddleboard lesson. No one else has got into partners yet. You have the pick of the bunch. Well, I actually wanted to couple up with Iona, so I don't have the pick of the bunch, do I? I could pick someone I want to get close to. It's just a bit of innocent paddleboarding after all. Who should I couple up with? I'm kind of thinking Bill out of those options. I was going to maybe pick Seb, but that's not an option, so I'm going to go for Bill. You wave Bill over with a smile. Hey Bill, want to be my partner? Sure. Bill jogs over, his feet sinking into the sand. I thought you'd be partnering up with Rafi. Bill realises his mistake, his eyes widen. Oh, I'm sorry. I see everyone knows now. I guess I'm just surprised you wanted to be my partner. Because you're athletic. I am? Well, I had no idea. He flexes. I don't want to dazzle you with my incredible muscular physique. Consider me dazzled. Right, we're all partnered up, okay? Since you're not allowed on the boards, we're going to draw a board in the sand and practice on that. AJ draws a long oval in the sand with a point at both ends. Your turn. You give it a go, Tris. You get down on your knees and start drawing an outline. How should I draw it? I'm going to draw a good board. Wow, that's fab. Thanks. Right. Now you're going to want to kneel on the board before you stand on it. Hey, Tris and Bill, will you be my lovely volunteers? As long as it's a physical demonstration. I hope you make us get really close. Oh, that's not a good idea. You'll lose balance and fall off the board. Bad technique. It's fine, I forgive you. Bill, you kneel down first. Bill kneels on the board towards the back. That's perfect. Now, Tris, you kneel more towards the front. You kneel on the board. You can feel Bill's knees against your toes. Perfect. Now, everyone copy these two. Everyone looks at you as they copy you. We're top of the class. I'm going to agree with him. I hope there's a test at the end. You're an odd one, Tris. You glance over at Rafi, who is busy helping Iona with her board. Bill gives you a sympathetic look. I'm sorry about what's going on with you two. Must be rough. Thanks, it is. Okay, now you've got to stand up. AJ comes to you. Tris here can demonstrate. So what you want to do is put your hands in front of your knees for balance and put your feet where your knees were. Then you can stand up. Okay, I've got to stand up on the paddleboard. I'm going to put my feet where my knees were. I think that was right. You put your feet where your knees were and stand up. Perfect. It's true. Bill stands up behind you on the board. How's my form, Tris? I think you've got a fine form. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? I thought you might not be able to see it from back there. Bill shrugs. Just trying to keep dry. But it would be funny to see you fall off. Alright, water break everyone. Nikki and Elladine start handing out bottles of water. You all take a moment to rest. Okay, well that's pretty much all we can teach you on dry land, so can we touch the boards now? I suppose. Just make sure you put your leash on your... Leash? The rope at the end of the board? Why not just say rope then? Because it's called a... Oh, never mind. Put the rope on or they'll float away when you fall off. She picks up the black band attached to the board and wraps it around her ankle. You two could just be making all of this up and we'd have no idea. These boards are huge. You only think that because you're so tiny. He grunts as he pulls one out of the sand. Okay, they are pretty huge. Ty holds his paddleboard above his head with one hand. They're not so bad. I'm not even jealous, I'm just impressed. Let's go! You balance on your knees atop the paddleboard, looking out over the horizon. The sea spills out in front of you, seemingly endless and stunningly blue. Wow, I've never seen anything so beautiful. Hey, I'm right here. Some big pile of water is nothing compared to this masterpiece. You gesture at your everything. You're right, my mistake. You watch the others around you in their pairs. Genevieve is trying to lean back to kiss Seb, while Nikki has already let Elladine take both of the paddles. Okay everyone, stand up on your boards. Be sure to do it fast or you'll lose balance. I'll only have a short amount of time to stand up. Okay, here I go. First I have to figure out where to put my hands for balance. Oh, where do my hands go? Just watch what AJ does. You wait and instead watch what AJ does. She puts her hands in front of your knees and so you do the same. Okay, now I've got to stand up. I'm going to put my feet where my knees were. You move your feet forward to where your knees were, keeping your centre of gravity low as you stand up. Nice! You glance over your shoulder. Bill is grinning at you, also standing. Thanks. Right, now that we're all standing, it's time to paddle. When you paddle, make sure you hold it with a flat end angled away from you. Okay, that's about the end of our lesson. Let's go. Bill's voice carries from behind you. Are you ready to paddle? Sure. Okay, now I have to paddle. How do you paddle again? Flat end facing away from you, I think. You start paddling with the blade facing away from you. It glides through the water easily. Oh, look at this. I am smashing paddleboarding. And your board starts moving. We are nailing this. You turn to look at Bill, the sun a halo behind him. His sharp jaw is cast into the shadow by the bright sun. He squints through it to give you a small smile. This is kind of romantic. He catches your eye, but quickly looks away. I bet you wish you were with Rafi. No, I'd rather be here with you. Bill smiles. It looks like he's going to say something else, but then he clears his throat. Thanks, Tris. I'm having a good time too. You pick up your paddle and you both pull slowly at the water. It's peaceful and comfortable. You feel Bill's breath play against your back. Seb and Genevieve paddle towards you. Hey, fancy a race to shore? You're on. That is, if it's okay with you, Tris. Yes, let's do it. Okay, we're going to have a race. And also, can we just say, Bill actually asked for our opinion there. Rafi, on the other hand, just told us that we couldn't go to that concert we wanted to go to. You're going down. That's my girl. Seb and Genevieve huddle and whisper to each other. You turn to Bill. We need a strategy. Yeah, we have to work together. What are we going to do? We are going to paddle fast. We paddle as fast as we can and therefore we go faster. That's a bit simplistic, but okay. You two ready? Born ready. 3, 2, 1, go! You and Bill start paddling as fast and hard as possible. Seb and Genevieve have the same idea, paddling frantically towards the shore. You stole our idea! What? Our idea to paddle fast. It's a race, Tris. What did you think we were going to do? Paddle slow? It's close, but you edge into the lead. Suddenly, your board hits the sand and the two of you are thrown forwards. You land in the sand, right on top of Bill. Oh! He looks at you. Your bodies tangled together, his skin gritty with sand underneath you, and blushes. I'm going to stay for a while, why not? You take your time getting up, letting Bill's eyes linger on your body as you lift to your feet. Seb and Genevieve arrive at the shore behind you. Ugh, you won. Barely. Oh yeah, we won. Bill raises his hand for a high five. We're gonna high five. We'll respect the high five. You give Bill the high five he's been waiting for. Yes! We're gonna get back out there. Good racing, you two. You were left alone on the shore. Your strategy definitely worked. People should always listen to me. Bill steps closer. You remember the feeling of his sand-covered skin. Hey. Before you can say anything else, the others start to trickle back onto the beach. Did we just have a moment with Bill? I know that was heavily orchestrated, but did we actually just have a moment with Bill? Elladine hands out towels and you all start drying off. That was pretty touchy-feely for an afternoon activity. Feels like it should have been in the middle of the night after a few margaritas. Hey, I was perfectly respectable. I was talking more about Bill and Tris. There's an awkward silence as Rafi looks between you and Bill. I just meant balls. Sorry. The silence is broken by Seb's high-pitched scream as he runs across the beach. If he's been stung by... I don't think he's been stung by a jellyfish, but he saw one. Jellyfish! I saw a jellyfish! You all laugh and Iona breathes a sigh of relief as everyone starts heading back to the boat. You make your way back across the deck of the boat, the sun setting over the bow. The sound of your feet against the wood is satisfying and the breeze is warm. You watch a seagull make its way across the horizon. A shoulder bumps into yours. Oh, Bill walked straight into me. I can't believe Tris and Bill beat me and Viv in that race. I don't know why you two suggested it. Of course Tris was going to wipe the floor with you. Thank you, Nikki, paying attention to Tris's competitive ways. Or should I say, the shore? Boo! Anyway, I saw Tris and Bill on the deck looking tense. I wonder what's going to happen there. Don't be nosy, Nikki. Okay, I have to say, I'm really enjoying the fact that obviously we can't have a narrator because it's not the show anymore, but Nikki and Seb's narration is amazing. I am a big fan. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this far. If you did, I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already left a like and maybe subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. We'd love to have you join our little community here, and also when we get to 3,000 subscribers, we'll be playing season 1 of Love Island the game, which if you're new, I haven't played before at all. So that's the goal, 3,000 subscribers, and we'll be playing season 1 of Love Island the game. I'm nervous. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with the boat party, the next episode, very, very, very soon. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you so much to everyone for your love and support in the comments. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next episode, but for now, leave me your comments and your thoughts down below. Let me know how you're getting on with the boat party, because I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!